And Marissa, you have spoken with him several times since he was arrested.
That's right. I've talked to him 4 times now, and he's told me willingly that he gave police his cell phone and GPS because, in his words, none of that would link him to AJ.
I never put my hands on him. I can't go into detail. My instinct's the father.
He's the one who lied.
4 separate times now, I have spoken with Wesley Hadsell. Hours of one-on-one conversations, more than any reporter in Hampton Roads.
And I wish people would remember that.
From our first interview a few weeks after his adopted daughter AJ was reported missing,
I want my day in court,
to our most recent talk over the phone in late August, Hadsell has always denied having anything to do with AJ's disappearance and death.
And a lot of people think that you have something to do with this.
Well, I don't. I don't know where my daughter is. I swear to you that I didn't hurt my daughter. I don't know who did, and if I did, I wouldn't protect them.
He was arrested in late March and has been behind bars ever since, first in the Norfolk City Jail and now in federal custody. All of his charges were connected to the police investigation into AJ's disappearance, but to this day, Hadsell has never been charged with her death. But even he admits he has given police a lot to look into.
So you were in the same county where her body was found.
Correct.
The day after she disappeared.
Correct.
How do you think that looks?
It doesn't look. It leaves a lot of room for questioning. I think it looks like a coincidence.
That's right. Hadsell admitted to me back in June he was in Southampton County the day after AJ was last seen. He says he was working for Quality Plumbing and Mechanical and was in Franklin on a job, but says he was never at that specific house.
There's no facts to prove I was out there, ever. I wasn't out there. I was in Southampton. I was where I was supposed to be doing my job, and when the time clock expired for the day, I came home. That should be validated by vehicle GPS, cell phone GPS.
But we now know, according to law enforcement sources, it was his work van GPS that led detectives to the abandoned home on Smiths Ferry Road where they found AJ's remains.
So if they were to track your GPS, would they find that you were near that home?
Mm-mm. If they track, I gave them my phone voluntarily too. So I don't know where that home was in relation to where I worked at.
That coincidence, as Hadsell would call it, is one of many that police may link him to AJ's disappearance and death. He admitted that just days after she vanished, he broke into AJ's ex-boyfriend's home, where he found her Longwood University jacket, the jacket she was last seen wearing.
All I can say is that I meddled in a police investigation, yes ma'am.
That's not all. A few weeks ago, Hadsell was charged with possession of heroin, the drug that killed AJ. A drug he says he did not use. But it's important to note again, after this long, police have never accused Hadsell or anyone else with killing Anjelica.
Do you think that they may be waiting so long to reveal things because they're building a case against you?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't hurt my daughter, so it's going to be hard to put those pieces all together. I wasn't there with her. I wasn't at that house.
That house, now nearly hidden behind tall grass and weeds, is where the long search for a missing young girl finally ended. But the mystery of how she got there continues.
My daughter was murdered. As I sit here today, she was murdered. And whatever that means, I'll find that truth. It's going to come out.
Now, as police in this case used electronic data to find AJ, prosecutors are now using Hadsell's cell phone data to charge him with a federal crime, having ammunition as a felon. A video on his phone from 2013 shows AJ shooting a gun at a rifle range. All along, Hadsell has told me he's innocent, but we now know he plans to plead guilty. That hearing is scheduled for next Friday in federal court. Marissa Jasic, News Channel 3.